Taking no shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Why are you laughing?
I was waiting for the applause.
Y'all haven't been here since the new setup and new get up and everything. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Taking No Shorts podcast, episode 129. A little late in the game, but y'all used to it. At least them two are used to it. You might see some familiar faces tonight. But before I get into those faces, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, follow. More importantly, follow at the following streaming channels: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at Taking No Shorts podcast. I appreciate everybody that has been down with the podcast, whether you just got on or you have been a longtime viewer and or listener. I deeply appreciate it. Let me go ahead and introduce my guests tonight. They're not guests, they are recurring characters here at Taking No Shorts podcast. First, I'm going to start with the ladies first. She is the first lady of Taking No Shorts podcast. I will give you respect, you Booker Man Joe. We make money together.
Exactly.
And she is the apple of Brent's eye. Ladies and gentlemen, Dory. If you look over there, that's the monitor. If you look right there, that's the world. Tell everybody what's up, Dory.
What's up?
How you been, man?
Still
Happy
adorable.
Friday.
Well,
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Since
Year.
it's yours.
Yeah, well, shit, it's 6 weeks.
I know,
weeks.
but the first time I'm
first
here.
time back here at Taking No Shorts.
Did I get to say happy birthday too? Because we missed that.
The voice you
Happy
hear in the
birthday.
background is her stalker, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'll go
I'm
ahead.
not a stalker. I haven't been arrested to serve papers yet.
I'm going to introduce you, sir. He is 1/4 of the original VCU 90s Four Horsemen back at Rhodes Hall. He is my college roommate. He is also the world television champion. You don't need to know his name. It's on his hat. Ladies and gentlemen, Beef.
Shout out to everybody. It's been a long time.
Hey, Thanksgiving around November?
Somewhere around
there. I had Mark on. Cheers, everybody. Little water, Pinot. I had Mark on a couple weeks ago. I said, about every 8 weeks. I got certain guests that are like, come through.
normal people.
Yeah. For Brent, he about 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so how you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Actually, what that purple thing was on your arm earlier. What was that?
It's called a kind patch. It's kind of supposed to elevate your mood and give you like a sensual vitamin.
For a non-believer, you believe in that shit? What in the hell? You mean to tell me you buy that, you put a patch on your forearm?
It has chemicals in it. So yeah.
What kind of chemicals?
Like, I don't know, nitrous
niacin and bioxin and
biotin and things.
It's a mood ring.
It's a mood ring. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a 70s mood ring.
It's a chemical mood ring.
Yeah, we are the age now, y'all, that we remember mood rings. I put that down in some, because I saw one of the young folks say, if you got a 19 in front of your birth year, you know, because the longer we get into the 2020s and the 2030s, you know, we are now considered what? What is some of the things y'all have heard? Let me let y'all know what y'all gonna get into tonight. Y'all see, I'll get to y'all. The bottom Chiron, we're gonna get into, but mainly tonight, that was mainly what we're gonna get into. We're gonna talk about some Black History Month, the passing of a poignant figure in the Black and African American community over our Black Gen X years. You dig? You know,
Exactly.
Reverend Jesse Jackson transition this week. We had one of the talented comedians that I personally know and came up in the game with, was on Drink Champs with Nori, and was putting it down for the city, but it landed on some other folks' ears in a different way, and folks were online poo-pooing on that. And then I got some bad choices with B. It's been a while since we've been together, right? So y'all gotta forgive me if my hosting duties are not as sharp as it used to be. It's been a while since I had these two jokers, really, because I told them I'm gonna try to be cool tonight, but I know this son of a bitch is gonna say something. How you still got hair, man?
Because I'm a hairy person.
Pause. Yeah, you're not gonna say that already.
I'm a Sasquatch.
Yeah, you're a Sasquatch. Do you shave?
Yeah, I shaved before I came in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's your. I mean, I don't know why I want to ask him, do we shave everything else? You shave?
Y'all
You shave?
I can show you if she can tell you.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is why I get off the topic and to get off the subject. If anybody, hey, do me a favor, guys. Anything that you like here, rocking with, gotten a take, I call the viewers takers. It's called Taking Those Shorts. So if you got a take, you got a comment, the comment gets read out on the live. This is a live stream tonight, so it ain't no do-overs. The only do-overs I get is when I put out the clips during the week, But let me just ask y'all where y'all been, because it's been a while. Where y'all been, man? I know where you been, because we make money together.
That's what you're saying.
But, how's life been treating you? How's the world been getting along for you guys since?
Been wonderful. I'm still here. That's
still here. So we're at that age now where when folks ask you how you been, you're just like, I ain't dead yet. Right? I'm not.
That's not funny, but I'm like.
No, it's funny, but I'm not dead yet. And the funny part about that is we don't look, short of Brent, but we don't look like we fit to die. Like,
I literally got 1 foot in the grave already. So.
You know what I'm saying? So it is a difficult time for folks when they say, well, how you been? Because if anybody asks me, it depends on the phase of the moon. Like the moon, like the tidal waves of what I've consumed in the media, because that kind of triggers you these days, right?
Yeah, I do small spoons of just the news. I just know.
Yeah, you can't. I saw, a lot of Gen Xers are now in this because they think because the internet is so, or social media is so, and now AI is so
everything is fake.
Futuristic, like it done left us behind, Brent. And I'm like, it ain't me behind.
No.
Hence, Taking Those Shorts is here. You did.
Exactly. We made most of this stuff. How are you gonna leave the makers?
And I know, because when me and Brent, for the audience, there was a time Brent lived not too far, like 3 blocks from where my mom lived, right? When we left college. And there was a time, I knew where you lived and everything, but life moves on when you go from college. So life goes on. So I'm like, what would B is up to, like.
And he down the street.
Yeah, I knew he was down the street, but, and I think we might have linked up through mutuals or whatever over the years.
Yeah.
And then I get the vision to do Taking Those Shorts. And I said, B, I want you to be a part of this as my I can't call him a sidekick, but as my homeboy to do this. So B has been here since episode 1. That was the WrestleMania back in 2020. 2023, we did a live stream for a live stream for 2 days?
Yeah.
God, Jesus.
That was 23?
That was 23, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, because I recorded the first episode in the December of 22. Didn't put anything out until like the spring of 23. But in between time, I had episodes in the bag. I had like the first 10 in the bag. Shout out to 804E.
Exactly.
And I said, I would like for you to and thank you. If I don't know if I've thanked you enough. I haven't sucked your balls off, but I've thanked you enough.
So that's what your sisters do.
See, here we go. I knew it, this motherfucker. But
Yeah.
when I started doing the podcast and stuff, and you got to remember, Dory, like I've shared spaces with this man,
Yeah.
And the technology has come along now. So I'm doing all this production and all of this, and B is balls deep in an algorithm on his phone. And I'm like, now you got to understand, this is 90 to 23 is how many years? 33 years?
Yeah,
right? So 33 years I've known this man. He would be the last person I would suspect would be I would call a doom scroller, or it's just a scroller, a consumer of the bullshittery that's on the internet, right? Exactly. And I'm doing a production, and I just check with B, because B's one of those, he's the homeboy that you check with. Everything straight, my nigga? Like, is we good? And he will let you know, yes or no, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, we good? I'm checking B to see how the setup is or whatever, and I can't even get this motherfucker's attention. I can't get him off his device, because he's B. Like,
I'm getting the information.
Fuck out of here.
Talking about not a game, not
no. Focus on what we fit to do. And B,
that's what I'm getting information for, what we fit to do.
And I remember I had this bit I used to do in the beginning of the pod. I would ask guests or people that's going to be on for me to introduce you to the audience through me. Let me see your explore page on your Instagram, on your IG. And we all know, Dory, do you have any social media?
No, I ain't got no social media, and you not looking at my algorithm.
Right.
That's what that was.
Why what was that all about? Like, why you don't have? I mean, now we in a world where we ask folks, why are you not? Because everybody is. Why are you not on social media? I'm sure you told us before, but go ahead.
I think it's a lot of fake stuff, and I think it's more problem than positive. It can be positive.
It can be it's a lot of negative shit.
Yeah, it can be positive if you're trying to boost a business or stuff like that.
Right. But if I'm doing a podcast and I want to promote it,
right. But all of the conversation and stuff like that, I think it's negative.
It's detrimental to your. I know to a lot of folks, it's detrimental to their mental health.
That as well.
Because I know some people that have to check out of social media
to allow for them to live their life on the outside.
No, just so they don't fucking off them. It gives them a negative self-worth impression. B, you big on shout out to, I'm about to be on a couple of men's mental health panels,
Okay.
So I don't know, B, you in mental health? I know you do this. I know you do the prevention stuff you talk about, but you don't see. I see a therapist. I don't know. I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for all my goddamn life. You dig? Exactly. I'm just one of those special son of a guns. But
I've never been.
I sound like, who used to do that? You, Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Oh no.
The perfect example of a human being that needs to be shrinked and examined. My nigga.
Why would you say? Why would you think that?
Because from what I know, from what you share with me, there is something that could be that. I think the breakdown of it for you from a medical side, I'm not going to do the theology. I'm not going to put the Almighty into it for you, because I know that's gonna scare you out. Matter of fact, hashtag all your non-believers to check out Taking No Shorts. All the what do you call people?
The
Atheists, yeah. To tell them to watch me show you what God can do. Because if He can save me,
you do not want that smoke.
But
boy, these people, you think I'm bad?
Well, I know they're bad because they not.
The reason you like how when I would argue,
you rationalize,
and I would go to the Bible and quote biblical
word for word.
Yeah, they much better than I am.
They be breaking down the shit. Like they're gonna be the first ones when the rapture comes. It would be like when Thanos get the goddamn.
The amazing part is that you are so non-believing, but you know the Bible. I mean, Well,
he got it, and this is why I'm saying. Like the reason why I say he is a prime candidate for therapy is because he grew up in the church, so he got programmed very early, right?
No, I was there. I was like, this don't make sense.
This does shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, so you would probably run laps around a therapist. I could give you a good recommendation, but yeah, that brain needs to get shrunk a little bit, especially at our Gen X age. It is.
Yeah, I don't feel I have a need for therapy.
Okay, all right.
I feel emotionally stable, mentally stable.
What do you think? Like, let me ask you this: when I've been in therapy off and on for like 25, 30 years. Why do you think I need therapy? Why do you think I chose therapy?
It's a choice you made.
No,
I don't know why you chose that.
Yeah, I'm
glad it helped you if you felt like that, but I don't feel like I don't know. Because I can't think of a reason.
Answers, searching.
Well, I think sometimes it's good to have a person that is just nobody to you and allow for you to,
they got some. You got some distance.
Yeah,
you got some distance.
It allows for you to free yourself.
It's weird tonight because I don't have a microphone and I'm on this lavalier tonight and it's crooked, and so y'all got to bear with me. It's over here and it shouldn't. I want it to be right here. See?
Okay, serious.
I mean, that's what it sounds. It sounds super.
You made your voice deeper.
No, it doesn't. This microphone is spectacular, but this shit is gonna mess with me for the rest of the night. So y'all bear with me. And I don't. How about that? Let's see if it works if I put it there. How about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, it is. Fuck cares at this point of the pod, right?
Yeah.
So we are in February. It's obligatory Black History Month that the U.S. government gave us. We don't need 28 days to know what Black history is to us because we've lived some Gen X years, some Black Gen X years on this planet to know what history is for us. And I think we're the last generation to honestly, as folks of color, to know, especially Brent, because he grew up in when Nat Turner was born, Southampton County.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, you did.
Exactly.
B.
Yep.
I asked you, bring something to the table if you coming this week, and you said, I got something I want to talk about. And so, Black History Month, man.
Mm-hmm.
When did Black History Month first come up on? Like, when did you know about it? Through school?
Yeah. And then maybe when kindergarten and it came up and the teacher talked about it, but didn't talk about anybody. He just said it's Black History Month and things just went on.
On the lunch, nigga.
I don't even remember them talking about it in school.
It's Black History Month and go to lunch.
Yeah. That was pretty much it. So
yeah. That's pretty much like it was for me. I think we might have got Martin Luther King. I might have been third grade.
Yeah.
In third grade, 19, I'm dating myself, but I told you, we all Black Gen Xers.
Exactly.
Third grade was what? When Reagan got shot for me. Mm-hmm. That's what I remember. Third grade. So that's 1981, January of 81. So that February, we
Also celebrating.
we started celebrating Black History Month, and the teacher, we had a Black teacher. Her name was Miss Harris. Shout out to Miss Harris at William Fox Elementary. She said you gotta do a book report, like on somebody,
So they make sure that you learn
that you're learning something, right, Dory? Very good.
Yeah.
Your first interaction with Black History Month growing up in the education system.
No, that's what I just said. And when he said that, I was like, I can't even pinpoint it. I feel like more that I knew about it more when I got older. I mean, to be honest, and that was me deciding to want to appreciate the fact of I don't ever remember
Black History
anybody.
Nobody, but let's say college years or high school.
That was more of a. That's what I'm saying. When I got older, because I went to the high school. I went to, it was both, but it was really more of Caucasian area.
You talking about the county school?
Yeah, stuff like that.
My biological is from. My people is from.
It's like Farmville, Lunenburg, Victoria,
Lunenburg, and Mecklenburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it's mixed, but it really is when it but when it comes to the school, you know, they really focus on
they ain't gonna teach you
on you, you know, not really. So I don't really remember getting too much push for that type of situation until I got actually in college and stuff like that.
Thank God. I mean, one of the things I say that got me into my Black consciousness when I got of age, like out of high school. I remember, I don't know if you remember, I know Smurf did. I don't know if he went, but remember at the Black Student Union at VCU, I want to say it was either Chuck D. Somebody came to speak.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of speakers. I remember Chuck came and he was putting us on some game. And this was in the 90s. This might have been after Rodney King or before Rodney King. But I think my activism wasn't activated until I got to college. And I went to what do you call VCU back in the 90s? It was a white school.
Yeah. PWI for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a PWI. And I think it might have had, if it was a school of 50,000 students or 40,000 students, they might have had 3,000 Black kids.
Yeah.
I would say less than that, But yeah. And, but yeah, that's what activated me. I was like, yeah, I'm Black. And it was in the 90s, this is what I think white folks are afraid of. It's like if somebody tells you of your own background or your own race, hey, because, Malcolm X. Who was Malcolm X? What is Malcolm X? What he stood for? Or even the Black Panthers? Or even, what they quote unquote would say is militant. And so I think that's what they're doing now when they try to get rid of all this DEI. Because these kids, 20 years from now, when they get to college, all of that shit's gonna resonate, and they be like, "Oh, you don't want white folks to feel uncomfortable about being
but they give you a
racist,
all right? Whole impression. That's
a whole ass motherfucker, right?
They act as if Black Panthers was ill. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they weren't. But that's what you would have thought if nobody ever.
Yeah, if you would have grew up in. I mean, Virginia, the schools that definitely didn't teach us about the Black Panther Party.
Or the Bloods and Crips, how they originally came out.
Yeah, like none of this stuff we got from K to 12.
Like the Crips was community resistance in progress.
Amen.
Exactly.
And Bloods were just family. Everybody, we're blood.
Or we had to protect ourselves from getting beat up by the goddamn police. Nowadays, that's would be the immigration and custom enforcement.
Yeah.
And so you would look funny organizing to protect yourself. But then again, I said something to somebody. I want to say it was one of my sons, Mikey. Let a couple of them get Chop. Let their heads roll a little bit. Our heads rolled 56 years ago.
Did you hear when they went to Compton?
Oh, ICE?
Yeah.
And what happened? They left.
They got rushed up out of there.
Got rushed up out of there. Different times now. 60 years later,
they started busting caps at them.
Yeah, different times.
One of them got shot. They left.
So yeah, go ahead.
There's a lot going on with that.
FO. But under this context, we had one of the pioneers that were on. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say when you talking about how school molded us, but they did not mold us because they didn't give us the information.
Mm-hmm.
I was in, when they started talking about George Washington Carver,
peanut guy from Southampton County.
Yeah, so he gets love in our area.
Oh.
I was like, well, who else do we have? And for me, I latched on to Louis Latimer.
Oh, go ahead, you go.
Exactly.
Go ahead, give it to him, B.
Yeah, because he came up with the filament for the light bulb.
For the light bulb.
Yeah,
that helped Edison create.
No, he didn't help. Edison stole it and got sued.
Damn, he's straightening me out.
Yeah, he got sued and Latimer won.
Hey man, give it a round of applause for what's his name again?
Louis Latimer.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
I got my whole email address up there for y'all niggas to see. No, go ahead, Louis Latimer.
Yeah, that's
get the filament because that was a little strand. It was like hair.
Yeah, it was like a paper strand that was dipped in a metallic substance, and
this is B gets his nut off the pause.
Oh,
he
yeah.
gets his nut off of this scientific shit because that's what he came up on. So
it just you send a current through it and it glows bright and it didn't burn out.
Right.
So yeah,
a lot of stuff that we created is I mean, it's amazing when I think about it. I mean, I don't know. I'll give it for y'all to express y'all thoughts a little bit, but consider it. And I was on a call, a family reunion conference call, because we setting it up for this summer, and I'm on the committee. And shout out to my cousin Tina.
Exactly.
One of the old heads and the ain't nobody. You know how old folks are. When I say old folks, before the boomers, you know, they're still around. You know, nobody on this committee. I'm imitating that, and I'm doing it with respect. With respect, I'm looking for that drop. You know that drop with Booker T. Respect. I'm gonna show it to you. She said, "Nobody on this committee. Anybody on this committee better be blood." Jay, are you blood? And I was just like, my cousin, shout out to Tina. She interrupted. Yes, ma'am. He blood, you know, because that part that goes back to the country is far removed from the country. You know, I don't. You know, if it ain't a sidewalk or a street light, nigga, I get the hives. Like I do not.
You said it's just gravel.
If the driveway is longer than 100 feet, I get that. If you got to drive back, because y'all from the rural parts of Virginia, when you cut off the main road and you got to go another 5 miles deep on a path. Now,
I haven't had to go that far, but I had to do like a quarter of a mile
of path in the woods. No lights, no street lamps, no filament in the lamps or nothing, nigga.
You get scared.
Just darkness and noises.
I don't play that shit.
It bothered me at the time.
Yeah, I was like, she said, "You better be blood." I said, "Well,"
or you get something might happen because.
Well, no, I had, you know,
like don't.
I went through a phase where I was just curious about who he was, and she's a family member, so with respect, I said, "Ma'am," you know, I gave her my lineage, and I said, honestly, we go all the way back to to the founding of the country, you know, as indentured and free people of color. That's not something to shake a stick at or to be proud of, because free people of color, even though they might not have been, you know, enslaved. Thank you, Brent.
Yeah.
still had certain things.
It was still second class.
Yeah, it's still second class. So, and my cousin, and then I text my cousin off. When you ping you text him, I'm out. Ain't nobody gonna question who the fuck I is. No, Black History Month, knowing what I did. I got so much stuff to say. But anyway, Brett, you brought it to my attention that you want to talk about because we had one of the pioneers in the civil rights era transition, and I want to go ahead and give it off to you and let you speak on that.
Speak on the late, great Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
I actually met him.
Hey, man, how'd that go? How'd that happen?
And I was at Alf J. Mapp Elementary School. I was running to the bathroom.
He came to Capron, Virginia?
No, this was Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, Virginia. Okay, I agree to say, God damn, Justin, you didn't win. Go ahead.
So I was running to the bathroom, turned the corner.
It's the 80s, the 80s kid.
Yeah, and I ran into him. Actually, physically.
Literally.
Yeah.
Smack dab.
And he said, hold on. So hey, hold on there, son.
You was rushing to see him?
No, I didn't rush to the bathroom. I just running to the bathroom and turned the
corner.
You
had to take a piss.
Yeah, and then I hit him. And I was like, ooh. And then I looked up at him. I was like,
did you know who he was?
Oh, immediately. I knew exactly who he was. And he had his Rainbow Push Coalition people with him.
All right.
And so I went to the bathroom. Then I run back to the class. I said, I just saw Jesse Jackson in the hallway. And everybody was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Bullshit. And then he was like, attention teachers and students.
We have a special guest.
Yes, because you all come to the auditorium. So we went in there and I was like, I told y'all.
Yeah, you said no, standing on business. He said, I was the first nigga to run up and tour.
No, that's good though.
That's what's up, man. That's a good story. Because I remember when I met back, not Michael Jackson, Lord. Magic Johnson. That's another Black History Month story, but that was a Richmond Boys Club story. I'm going to save that for another day. But Jesse Jackson, that was your first meeting him? Yeah. Did you know he was going to be at the school that day?
Nobody knew.
What was the name of the elementary school?
Alf J. Mapp.
Yeah, that's probably a white boy in Portsmouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably they named after some Confederate soldier or some
probably.
Shit. And lo and behold, 150 years or 100 years later, he is a black man. Mm-hmm. I think Jesse is he's from North Carolina. I have to look up his biography.
Yeah.
But Dory, what is your first run-in with the Reverend, God bless your soul, good Dr. Reverend Jesse Jackson?
Of course, no run-in like Brent.
Not like Brent.
But, just in general, my parents are older, so it was always just a matter of, I imagine the majority of the things that I learned, period, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, it was because my family is really pro-black. Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily in school or anything.
We'll slit your throat if you No, go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
No, but that's the main thing. So it's like anything that happened, it still you would have to listen to whatnot. It's what is it? Our sofa, our
living room.
Yeah,
the front room. That's fine.
Was always it was the Kennedys and Martin Luther King.
Oh, that
you already know.
You had the Florida Evans trifecta up there. Yeah. A white Jesus,
a
white Jesus, Martin Luther King, and John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, it just was all of that all the time. So it was.
Shout out. That's a
bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
You sound like the lady that was on the conference call. But I get it. Yeah. I mean, my folks same way.
Yeah, they just strong in that nature, but it wasn't necessarily in school or meeting.
So how did Jesse Jackson come in?
Well, I'm just talking about as far as black.
Your blackness, your black culture. Consciousness.
Yeah, but they were just into Jesse Jackson, just like they were into Martin Luther King. You know, it just was what was. You know,
gotcha. My first run-in with Jesse Jackson was in 1980. was it 84 he first ran or 88? I want to say 88. I know 88 for sure. 84, he might have ran for the Democratic nomination against Walter Mondale, and he was just not getting the traction that he needed to run for president. But I know there was a speech he made at the Democratic National Convention, whether it was 84 or 88, and it was the Keep Hope Alive speech. I want to say it was 84. It might have been that concession at 88, because in 88, he was definitely running neck and neck with Michael Dukakis for the Democratic nomination and just fell short to getting it. But I think it was 88. So Keep Hope Alive, that speech, I was 16 years old. I remember it was during the summer. I was doing a summer. I don't know if y'all had summer intern programs where you could work and like pick up a trade or something. We called it JTAP. They don't have those anymore. Job Training Assistance Program. They give you a stipend of $50, $40 a week, every 2 weeks, as long as you showed up. You got education about just the normal basic subjects, and then whatever trade. My trade was drama. I didn't want to be an actor, but I knew I was one of. I mean, y'all can tell from my fucking personality. I'm just a loud,
dramatic.
Yeah, I'm just a dramatic.
No, I did that too though, but I was more like a the kids that had to go to summer school. They made me the teacher's aide at the community college where they sent the kids to do summer school at.
Southside Community.
Yeah,
I know exactly what. So
we didn't have any of that.
That's because you, Nat Turner is from you. I found out that when this is a Black History moment fact. I saw this on DL Hughley page. Shout out to DL Hughley. Shout out to Lisa. She a big, Lisa from where we make money at. She a huge DL Hughley.
Yeah, I know she's a
huge DL Hughley fan.
I know she.
I saw this on his page. He said when they captured Nat Turner, they chopped him up and ate him.
Yeah.
And then he parlayed it into some of the stuff that's in the Epstein files now. And I'm gonna tell y'all white folks something. Not all y'all, because they don't co-sign because they my friends. They here just because I asked them to be here. But y'all, some of y'all, some of y'all lines that y'all done came from is just so wicked, eating people. Lord have mercy. I can't even come up with some. I can't.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
What is y'all eating for? What is that all about? You ever? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what that's all about? Like, even if we it was just say
it's
the
complete
shoe.
Disrespect.
Yeah, well, let's just
how
say
far
this.
else
Let's
can
just
you
put the shoe on the other foot. Let's say we are the Neanderthals. Let's just say that we are them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we having trouble finding something to eat. We starving, right?
I ain't gonna eat no human.
What you did? That's for sure. Like, what is that all about? I digress.
I'm eating a few humans.
What?
Oh my God!
You talk about the C word. You talk about. You know what the C. I'm gonna let you say it so I can edit it out. But the live audience, go ahead and say it. B. I know
Cunnilingus.
That's what he wanted to say. He wanted to say that very, very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. So 88, Jesse Jackson, Democratic National Convention speech. Keep Hope Alive. Very inspiring to me as a 16-year-old. I did not know in the civil rights movement where Jesse was. By the time I got to college, I saw him on the balcony with Martin Luther King and Ralph Abernathy and how far back. And he was a young brother back then. He was the same age as my grandmother, I want to say. And I want to say it was 1941 I saw was his birth date. And he just passed. Or transition. And I mean, and then I saw today now, because of the politics that we in, they not letting his body lay in the state capitol, because of the powers that be that are currently in it. But I think definitely he deserves to be there. I mean, he spoke for the voiceless. Later on in life, he had some controversy about this, that, and the third, but who hasn't, considering the times we live in?
Yeah, look at what the one we got.
The ones we got that's running the head of the government.
You got terrible.
You know,
situation.
so that's right. And he was pointing. And then I remember Eddie Murphy did a sketch on him on Saturday Night Live, Keep Hope Alive. Time in Town, Time in Town.
Yeah.
You know, that was funny and shit. It was comedy, but even back then it was controversial. You can't laugh anymore. Shout out to Moo.
Exactly.
Final takes. B, you got rap, because I know you got good notes over there.
That was just had,
Come on, I'm gonna lay out.
He was born October 8th, 1941.
I told you I had it.
Went to
a couple weeks from my grandmama.
Went to North Carolina A&T, got his BS there. Went to Chicago Theological to get his seminary degree.
Seminary.
Yeah. His wife was Jacqueline Brown. They have 6 kids.
Good for him. Good for him.
He had the Rainbow Push Coalition, so he helped the LGBT and anybody that needed it. Seemed like
to me, especially because he started young. I mean, the 60s. He was born in 41. Let's say
he was like 23.
Yeah,
when
back then. You got to think, like, we're old enough now to think, like, would we have been a part of the movement? Would you have been a part of the movement when it was time for you? Because when this ICE shit started happening, I'm starting this, in Minnesota happened in January. Really, before that, I was January 6th. I was already, and y'all know where I reside, so I was already on that. Yeah, let's see what it's going. Let's see what it's going to do. And then, the good old boys say, "Well, you about that life? We finna find out what them Proud Boys and shit is doing." Is they saying it? They literally are empowered by the federal government to
do anything.
To pretty much break the law.
I got a question though.
To kill with immunity.
Where are the Proud Boys now?
Well, they in ICE. Bro.
Yeah,
they in ICE.
Mm-hmm.
They in ICE, and unless you get high on Taking Those Shorts podcast is a podcast with X amount of listeners and X amount of views or whatever. But with the help of the audience, do me a favor: like, share, subscribe, give me a follow, let everybody know what's going on and how you can find this podcast. I definitely appreciate it. But if I get enough high up on it, they can pull up.
You hear about the ICE agent that got caught in a underage sting?
They all a bunch of uncle fuckers, man.
And he
literally, they're a bunch of uncle fuckers.
He tried to say, "Hey, I'm ICE." He said, "I'm ICE boys," trying to get himself out of trouble. He was like, "Yes,
it's a
whatever."
Shame. They have no shame. There is no shame. We're in trouble. I said it in a couple of episodes ago because I was doing an impression of Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost when Demi Moore went to go see her. She said, "I saw Sam." She said, "Real? You saw Sam? Where you see Sam at?" And then she said, "Yeah, he been talking to me." Whoopi Goldberg, you remember the movie Ghost? One of my favorite movies. She said, and Sam, Whoopi not knowing that Sam a real nigga. Like, Sam behind her. This is what black folk is. Sam was black, is what I'm saying. Sam and Ghost was a black man telling America, "Molly, you in danger, girl. You in danger, and you just don't know it yet. But don't listen to us because you don't believe shit stink. You don't believe it. But Sam and us is telling you, Molly, you in danger, girl. If you're going to be in danger, burn up your shit. Leave our shit alone."
I know that's
leave my shit alone. But because we're here, we can't help. We can't turn our faces, as much as hate, and I told my wife one day, so she happened, and she's one of those folks that she does not do social media or whatever because of the bullshit that's out there.
A bullshit?
You know, so she's like, and one day she happened to stumble across seeing a cell phone video image of them abusing a U.S. citizen. And she was like, how is this happening? I said, easy. They want it to happen. This is what they want. This was 77 million Americans allegedly. I'm going to say alleged because if everything is fugazi now, if every vote, everybody, they finna to shut down the elections and all that, or if everything is up for question, who's to say we can't question the 77 million that voted for this orange Uncle Fucker? You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what's what? Like if that's how you want it, that's how you want it. Okay.
That's how it is, and it's messy.
It's messy, a whole fucking mess, and all we want is peace.
Yeah, that's like I said. Just
keep that mess away from me.
That's one of the things people are complaining about. Black people are not out leading the fight.
No,
ain't no fight. They just taking and doing whatever they are.
This is Black
doing.
History Month. I encourage you to go back 60 years.
We can fight
and see what we did.
Then it'll be the same thing again.
To get us the 50 years that they bullshitted on. You did.
A bullshit?
They still, I mean, the money thing I get, like the billionaires and, you know, that's what I tell the young folks, because the young folks got it hard. Rent is crazy.
Yeah, that's so.
Being able to buy a house is crazy. Inflation is crazy. So they're the ones that, and I'm encouraged because them young bucks, they don't give a fuck if you old or young. They'll still slit your throat. You know, they don't care. They ain't got no mercy. So, I mean, I'm a historical guy, and I said it in past episodes. I mean, if you look at the French Revolution, where Marie Antoinette said, let them eat cake, you know, guess what happened to her? They ran up in the palace. I mean, the peasants ran up and I saw what is it, Andrew? Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
He got arrested for this Epstein shit that happened. Uh-huh. They let him out, and he might be a flight risk, but just to give you historical context, the French said, let them eat cake. And then the peasants ran up in a palace, dragged them hoes and him out. The King Louis and Marie Antoinette ran up in their house, grabbed them, took them. This is in the 1700s, so this is 200, 300 years ago, which, I mean, you can extrapolate it to today and see how it is because of the money and the influence. But they ran up in their house, they grabbed them, pulled up a guillotine, put them hoes and that nigga up in that shit, and off what they hit.
Didn't we have like something similar that happened like recently in France and South Korea where they tried to take over?
They convicted the former South Korean prime minister for life for trying to turn over the government. Can you cut that out? I get it. Because I'm getting cold.
Time out to listen to Taking Those Shorts.
Yeah,
podcast.
you
we'll
got
right back.
I was trying to figure out whether you
make
was
sure you
okay
like,
with
share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast, and make sure you leave a comment under Taking Those Shorts.
Y'all about how you doing there.
Thank you for listening to Taking Those.
You got a t-shirt.
I'm sorry. I hit that, and I'm trying to look. We out here in the elements in this fine confines of Taking Those Shorts podcast studios, but it has not been insulated yet. That's a project in the works. So, any other takes on Black History Month, and any other remarks about the late, now strange, crazy to say, the late Reverend Jesse Jackson? Before I move on,
just keep hope alive.
Keep up, yeah, and we don't celebrate it as much as we should in you know, the vast areas. It actually should be all year. We don't
Black
have
History Month.
Yeah, do we have White History Month? you know, I just
no, that's what they want.
They got 12 of them.
That's what I was like. I said it doesn't make sense. You should just celebrate history.
And period. Can you imagine? I've tried. Look, I have not had a white person on. Trust me, I have a lot of white acquaintances and people that I'm cool with. But I know when they when they watch and taking those shorts and they hear me talk about they what do you call it? They ilk, they kind, they like, yeah, why you gotta talk about us like that? What? Same reason why you talk about us? What is that, man? The name is favorite demon. Why?
That's funny.
I'm a comic. What do you mean? It's funny.
Yeah.
What does that say?
All right, the devil's favorite demon. Show the audience. Show the audience.
I was like, after he did it,
show the audience.
Saw.
Right. This is probably why we don't get this traction. I'm cursed by this something.
I was like, but I looked over there. Then I said, cursed. Now I'm seeing what I'm actually looking at.
Why would he have a face? So Beelzebub. He got many names, but
no, he's an
angel that got thrown out of heaven. Go ahead.
That's the one. Me. That's the only one. The
trust me, he knows more about the word of God than I do.
That's what I said. I said, so for somebody that's just a non-believer,
I just got more faith.
He know everything about it, so he can tell you the opposite. Why it's not the negative side of everything.
I told you he needs to send more. He needs send him up, Dora. Yeah, you believe in God, Dan. I bet you.
It might get me close.
That's probably
might be a spiritual experience.
All right, so let me get this together.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how to segue to this, but I know I was born here in Richmond, Virginia.
Ahoskie, North Carolina.
You were born in Ahoskie? Mm-hmm. That's Northeast North Carolina. My and then Dora is from
like Farmville, where I was
from Southside Virginia. My biological is from Southside Virginia, and they some of them in Warren County, down at Roanoke Rapids, out that way. So I know. What was I going with that?
You like going with the guy
Virginia connection.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, so we hear another YouTube I saw earlier in the week. I don't want to. I forgot his name, so I don't want to mess it up. But I saw a video, and he put out, and he said that Virginia is the bottom of the North and the top of the South. It's where the North ends, where the South begins. So we always been, at least in my Gen X years, we've always been that. We had no definition. We were like Jello, and we gravitated to whatever we fucking wanted to gravitate to, and setting this up for you guys. If you followed the podcast over the 129 episodes and then some. I mean, I started out as an open mic comic here in Richmond, Virginia, back in 2005, and on that, on my journey, one cat inspired me. That was shout out to comedian Antoine Scott.
Exactly.
That inspired me, and then there was another brother I met on my very first mic I did, comedian Jay Ski.
Exactly.
That gave me the confidence to be able to say, especially when I started, because I was a lot later in the game, longer. I was 32 when I started, and that's a late age to be starting stand-up comedy, And so, but those guys gave me the confidence, and the reason those guys gave me the confidence, whether I knew them or whether I saw them, was because, or whether we grew up in the same West Man, shout out to the West End. Y'all cool. West End of Richmond, Virginia. But they gave me the confidence to say I could do this too. You know, now when I said I could do it, I said I could do it, but I can't do it like them brothers. Them brothers is doing it. So salute to you guys. You dig? Oh, well, I'll give you the spec you. I can't get it back. Well, let's just get the voice together. All right, which voice you want to do, B? You want to try one? Go ahead.
I respect you, Booker Man.
Can you hear it like that? Can you hear it like that too? Microphone? Okay. Let's try another one. Go ahead, B.
Go ahead. What in the hell?
You want to try them? I'm trying to get shout outs to some guys that help inspire me. Let Dory try one. You ready, Dory?
Huh?
Mm.
I'm just joking. What it don't this still sound like myself.
Oh, well, you just don't get the vibes. Okay, let's try this one. Go ahead, B. Fucking you up, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I had fun with my mistake on the boards, but I'm trying to get a segue or get to the intro of this. But no, those brothers and a lot of other cats. Richmond in the RVA is got a lot of talent. I came from a stand-up comedy perspective, but I knew, and even using JTAP, right? Like the whatever the training program, I did drama. I did in the arts. Like there is the issue is, to me, the deal was Richmond is not a big city. At best, we might have had 200,000 folks here. If you take the metro region, which is the counties and Petersburg and the Tri-Cities, you might be lucky to get 250 to 500,000 folks. Now it's at 1 million because we've grown, but when we was coming up, that was it. So to compare it to DC or to Raleigh-Durham or to Jersey or to New York or to Philly was just apples and oranges. It's like we couldn't compete. You just don't have enough folks to give the eyes to it. So growing up like that, a lot of cats here in the city always felt like, what do you call it, little brother to DC, a little brother to Atlanta or whatever. But I always said it was about your perspective. Because if I saw cats that lived 2 blocks from me, 5 blocks from me, to get to do LA, California, New York, Atlanta, to do all these big shows from an entertainment perspective, it gave me the inspiration to say I could do it as well, whether I was 12 or whether I was 32. So my perspective was never like that. And then there are a bunch of other cats. I remember, and I'm going to get to the reason why I'm saying this, but I don't know if y'all remember my homeboy. His name is Chad Coleman, who is an actor. Chad Coleman played on The Wire. He played, y'all remember The Wire on HBO?
I remember The Wire.
He played, what's the dude that came home? He was a hitman that came home. I forgot his character name, but he played like the OG. Chad, and then on what's the zombies thing that came on AMC in the 2010s? Walking Dead. He was the brother in Walking Dead. Okay. Chad Coleman's from Churchill, Richmond. Oh, huh? You would have never known. Yeah. I'll give you another well-known Richmond cat. He did all the music for The Cosby Show. I forgot his name. I'm going to get it in a minute. But he did all the music for The Cosby Show, all the music for A Different World. He was in tight with Bill Cosby. He's also from Richmond. Richmond had a lot as far as in the arts is concerned. And I'll get his name before I finish my little soliloquy. But people sleep on Richmond, but you gotta, like, people always say you gotta get away from Richmond or the DMV to make a name for yourself, because New York and LA is where you got to go. But man, taking no shorts is not that shabby, if you ask me. I am. I don't even know why I end up on that. Hold on. Why I got this? Oh, shit. I'm not going to do the Bubba Ray.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, that's what Richmond wants to say. So, to Jay Ski. Jay, this is a brother that I shared the stage with only one time back in 2005 when he first started. We did a mic out of Short Pump where I think Short Pump was maybe, the Funny Bone was maybe 3 years old or 2 years old. And Kobe? Cold?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm cold as shit.
I told you I'm not, because I got on extra stuff.
Anyway, and I knew immediately. First of all, I wasn't even nervous because I was high as a cat. But then I saw a lot of other comics didn't do well, or didn't do as much as they would like to do. But Jay Ski had a natural stage presence. So he went up, very simple lines. Where the fuck am I at? Short Pump. What the fuck is a short pump? I remember that. And he remembers too. I'm gonna tag you when I put it out there. But we all know what short pump is. But to the audience, he didn't know. He didn't care. He just did it. Anyway, fast forward 20 years out of whatever. He linked up with Lil Duval, who is another comic out of Jacksonville. Came up on BT Comic View and movies, TV, MTV, all that. He linked up with them. He is definitely down with them, and he's doing great things in the stand-up world. Anyway, Duval had a interview on Drink Champs. Drink Champs is a podcast by Noriega, well-known hip-hop artist. I'll give him make sure I get it. Exactly. So shout out to Nori. And Jay Ski, who is a comic on with Lil Duval, he's on. I mean, like literally, he's on. And so Nori, being the host, asked the question, "Where you from? Represent who? Tell us a little bit about you, pretty much." And this is how it went. And then when I come back, I want to solicit, because I put it at the bottom, Kyron. If y'all waited for the first hour of the podcast for me to get into what's at the bottom of the Kyron, I apologize and thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk amongst ourselves after I sip on this Pinot.
Sipping on a what?
Pinot. Just say the wine. Don't.
I'm gonna meet all y'all.
Jay, where you from?
I'm from Virginia, Richmond, 804, Cap City.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, yeah.
Oh, I knew a girl named Kenya from West Virginia.
No,
boy, what I
that's
like
a whole
is
different state.
So that's my bad. I'm just riding. That's upgrade.
It rhymes.
So who we got from Virginia? Chris Brown, AI, Mike Vick, Pharrell, the Neptunes.
There you go.
The Clips, Timberland,
Trey Songz,
Missy,
Jay-Z,
I'm the only one from Richmond. I'm from Richmond.
He a Richmond nigga. I don't know if you know anything about Richmond. They some niggas. They like the Jacksonville of Virginia. Like that's how I compare. Like Florida.
Yeah. So describe Richmond to a person never been in Richmond.
Richmond is a ghetto heron town.
Okay. Jesus. That's L.
I say heron town.
Jay, where you from?
I'm from Virginia, Richmond, 804, Cap City.
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew a girl.
I go to back. All right, we back. Let me make sure I get everybody mic straight. 1, 2, and 4. We back. Y'all heard what Ski was talking about. And so I don't even have to explain it to you. But when he said this, it kind of went, excuse me, it kind of went viral online because especially a lot of YouTubers and content creators from the RVA was like, do y'all agree with what J-Ski said about Richmond and why he got to be talking like this about the city? And I didn't, of course, I mean, I'm mature. I'm not going to do all of what the young folks do in the comments section. You know, I don't know if y'all do that, but do y'all disagree? Do y'all have an opinion? I mean, what was y'all, let me ask y'all this while I go take a leak. And y'all can talk amongst yourselves, but what was y'all first one? Because y'all didn't grow up in Richmond. Y'all came from a Skokie. What's the name of the town? What's the name of the town?
I came from Franklin.
Franklin. You were born in
Ahoskie.
Ahoskie, that's what it was. And then you?
The Farmville.
Shout out to Fevers.
Yeah. Yes.
Jesus Christ. You know, but so y'all come to y'all, that's the big city, Richmond, right?
Well, let me put it this way, because I didn't look at it initially, but I can see where people kind of took it a little bit negative, because you want to feel like you're going to hype it up. But I know that when I moved here after I got out of school, but my brother had lived over on South Side. It was I don't know.
Well, Southside is different from Richmond.
Well, it's still Richmond though.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, no, I'm
joking. That was my first impression though.
I'm joking. Southside. If your first impression of Richmond is growing up on the side or going to the south side of Richmond, that's a whole different story.
I remember it was a apartment area.
That's probably San Susan. It was what we call San Susan.
No, it won't San Susan. I know San
Susan.
San Susan. It was like something. It was like it used to be a grocery store or something. He lived somewhere that was like on the whole street, like where Bank of America is over there. I can't remember what it was. Nonetheless,
it won't out in the county.
No. And then I came to
you came from the country from the county.
And it had to run in his house because it was a dead body on the in the
street.
grass.
Amen.
And I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know, and then this was when it was just everything was.
Was horrible. That's what I'm saying. Like we came,
but you ain't got to do that if you on a public forum because it's better. You know.
Yeah, we came up in a different era. And Jay Ski at the same time. He's saying when he came up, and he put out a retort for all the haters online and say, why you got to be talking about the city like this? And he was just like, well, I don't know about y'all, but where I came up and where I came from, which wasn't far from, I mean, literally it was a half a block from my house, and we came up in the same area, like, he ain't lying.
No, he's not. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead. B grew up. I mean, B didn't grow up.
Yeah, I had
but B had an apartment right on the strip. So as I go take the lead, B, go ahead and expound about how Richmond RVA used to be a heroin. It might still be, but he said now it might still. It's a fentanyl town now. But speak on it, B.
Well, I've been gone for a while. I don't know about the fentanyl.
You go. That's
right. About the fentanyl and everything.
But go ahead, speak on it. And while I take over. While I be right back, because my bladder ain't what it used to be.
Oh my God.
You're an old man now, man. But yeah, like when I was living over there near where Jay's mom used to stay, they had the girls of the night. I'm gonna be polite. And they come by and they be like, can I get some change? And they be honest, like, look, I'm trying to get me a shot of heroin. I need a couple of dollars. Can I do something? Like, no, I'm not doing any of that. Catch me in the store, I might give them my change or something. But
that,
yeah, I'm not. No, you see the way these girls was looking back there. That heroin had them shook, and I just like, no, I don't see how people pick them up and take them home and.
Because they don't care. I mean, once you're doing that, you don't care about what's going on. Hopefully, you win something.
Yeah, I heard. they had this one girl. She was really skinny, and we had these little small bathroom windows. She would break the glass and squeeze through there and break in people's houses. I was like, one of the guys out there said, "Yeah, man, you might want to board that window up so they don't break in your house." I was like, "No problem." But yeah, I was kind of glad to get out of there. But yeah, Heron had them.
No, that's why I was like, I said, I think that it's not what is. I guess people didn't want it to be said in public like that. You know, you want to hype it up.
Yeah, you want to shine the light on the city, not
say something that, because everybody don't know what Richmond is, and they might be looking at this, and then they just like, oh, don't go to Richmond. They might still think it's the same place.
Just don't go to certain
you going to
parts.
Richmond, you get your car broken.
I'm coming in mid conversation, so because I had to take a pee, and I got on a deacon vest. When I couldn't find my tie tonight, I was so mad. I was just like,
I thought you said you couldn't find his stuff to pee.
Yeah, no, I could find my stuff to pee. Thank you very much, Dote. No, what was you speaking on?
I was just talking about the heroin girls walking around begging for money. Trying to
turn a trick to get high and all that.
They tell you straight up, I'm trying to get some heroin.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
give you a list of things that they will do for a couple of dollars.
Did you take them? I don't want to know.
No,
look them up all that.
No, man.
You need a test if you do.
Yeah. I ain't trying to get the burning bed. You know, I ain't.
I've told so many burner stories on this podcast. All right, look, my take on this is, again, it's all perspective. You know, like Ski said, like when we came up in that part of town in the city, and they're really all over the city in the 90s, Richmond was the murder capital.
No, that's what I said. You know, I know it was crazy.
No. You know, as I pour me a glass of Pinot, Pinot, white wine. White wine is something that you can drink, and I can drink it all day, and all I can do is pee. I can never get bent, but I get a nice buzz. So, and I promised Dory tonight I would not.
That's why I was trying to figure out what that was.
Yeah, it's you see how. It's remember that clear beer we had when we was coming up? We used to go to Club Z and go to Zima's.
Yeah,
Zima's. Yeah,
this is a Zima for your boy. So your man, it's a Zima. But no. So man, and to be lucky to come out of Richmond and DC, Richmond. I mean, pretty much all the crazy drug days of the 80s and the early 90s, like up until about 90, till when Clinton passed where everybody got locked up. Pretty much. The justice reform law, that everybody got locked up and now everybody's coming home. You know, that was locked up for 30 years for back then for all the drug crimes and all the unalivings that took place. But that's what it was. So no, we understand if you were born with the 2000 in your birth date, you wouldn't you gonna be on, if you one of these Twitter finger motherfuckers that's, what are you talking about? My city is a heroin town, or you wouldn't even fucking know. Like, and it's no disrespect to you, you just don't know. Like, so I would encourage you to just do the research and figure out what the fuck the city was like in 92, in 90.
So I-95 is a major drug corridor.
Yeah, it is.
They go from Florida all the way up to New York.
Then I'm gonna pivot to, he's still putting on for the goddamn city. Nori is asking him on a big platform, tell us about your city, Richmond. Right now, he could say if he wasn't I'm not trying to speak about who he is, but if he a fake nigga, he could come up with something.
Yeah.
I mean, man, you grew up different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can say, well, Richmond is the capital of the Confederacy. Give me liberty or give me death speech by Patrick Henry. And it's got the James River running through it. It's got, got the fan where white people do hacky sack all day and fucking if that's what you want. But I mean, he was just keeping it a buck with y'all. You did?
Exactly.
And telling the world like this is what it's known for from his point of view. So you can't poo-poo on it, especially if he's putting it on. So Jay, come on through, man. You ain't got to explain because I just did for you. But there's a space here. If Drink Champs won't take you, you want to get it out, come on over here and let it off your chest on Take a Pause. Taking No Shorts podcast. With your boy Jay, with your man Jay Grizzly Green, man. I would love to have so many more comics. We got comics lined up in the spring and summer of 2026. It's gonna be a crazy year, guys. Up until we get to these midterms, it's gonna be a crazy, crazy year. So I encourage everybody to just take care of yourself, pay attention to what's going on around you and your loved ones, protect yourself and your loved ones the best you can legally. And, stop hating on people, man, just because people are on, whether it be putting on for the city or not, like, stop. You ever hated on anybody? Be honest. There's one person, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to speak on myself first. Like, I remember one time, I was like, how is this nigga getting all, how is he getting all these accolades for being a comic, and he not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not funny to me. He not funny to me until somebody, I was at Little Caesars.
I cannot imagine this.
I was in Little Caesars, and the dude behind the counter said, "Oh, I know you from somewhere. This is the first time somebody say I recognize you from doing comedy." And I'm sitting there feeling like I just, one of these joints. I was like, where you know me from, my nigga? Like, he was like, yeah, I saw you at the Funny Bone, which is the main comedy chain here in Richmond, where most comics is a big room, 300 seater, right? And he was like, yeah, I remember you from the Funny Bone, but you weren't funny though.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's what he did.
Yeah, like he was like, but keep doing what you're doing, my nigga. Like, nigga, you work at fucking Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I didn't take it. This is how I took it.
He recognized you.
He recognized me. So chasing like fame, that's not it. That's being a celebrity and famous is not it. But what I will hate on is the fact that you ain't, keep your opinions to yourself. Nah, he was a good brother. He was just like, nah, man, keep doing your thing. Like, encourage people. Why you, instead of going to the first thing, like every time I see B, I always talk about his non-believing ship, right? Right. I always tell him, I'm quick to say, well, B, you's an uncle fucker, and you don't believe, and you believe in the Epstein files before you believe in Jesus Christ. And I know that's a lie versus that. I
have never touched an uncle.
He gives me a lot of grace because I've known him for so long, and he knows like that's what we do. He gonna give me back. He talked about my sisters earlier, so so that's what we do. But at the same time, like, it's all love. At the end of the day, I will try to do something to uplift or say something to uplift. I just won't, pause. What does that look like?
I'm glad you won't do that.
Not to you, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm older now, and the young folks don't see enough. But I always, if there's any young person that I have on my platform, they got to be a part. That, like, all the young people, they can't be one of riffraff. Young, a youngin' that's talking crazy. Yeah.
Because they will.
Yeah, they will. And I hate to sound like this, guys. If you got a 19 in front of your birth year, are we that old? Are we there yet? What happened? Where the time go?
Well, I don't feel Like I'm old.
Your knees still work, and your jaws.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's all right. I looked at him when I said it. He didn't say that.
I'm so proud.
Yeah,
Man.
he didn't say that. He did not. I'm sorry. So you can get you owe me one, for that zinger. But I mean, like what did I miss? I think because I got married and lived my life and
had a kid early.
Yeah, I had a kid. Well, like what did I miss? Like
oh my God. I was talking to my daughter. That just popped in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know how it came up. And I was like, well.
We're having a Gen X conversation. So
she was like,
with us.
I said something like, well, at least you're still a virgin. She said, huh?
Well, you should never even have a conversation like that. You should leave that alone. Ain't nobody going to tell you that. You understand that, so just keep the conversation quiet.
Yeah, my heart just said, bloop.
How old is she? How old is she?
Hold on. What was
21?
Let me set up the clip. Let me set the clip. Let me set the clip up for Brent. You asked your daughter what?
We were talking about something, and I can't even remember. It was her, talking about her boyfriend and how she's been.
Boyfriend. Are you
she in college. She pretty much stays at his house.
And you think this?
And then what was the question? What was the question you asked? You asked your daughter, Brent.
I said, "Well, at least you're still a virgin."
And she said,
"Huh?
Oh shit!" That's the first thing I would have said. Oh, that's a shock. And then you have a daughter as well.
Well,
how old is your daughter, by the way?
She's 23.
Yeah, so similar age, right?
Yeah.
College, post college. Like I
wouldn't dare say something like that to her.
I'm so glad I had my kids.
I mean, I know.
Is she dating a brother? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my daughter's dating a white boy.
Oh, you don't like that shit? Let's talk about that, Brett. Hold on, get another one. Oh shit! Yeah, how does it feel to be a father-in-law to a colonizer? What is it? A soon-to-be father-in-law if she say yes to a colonizer. What are you gonna say, B? How did you handle that shit?
He's a deep woods redneck white boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
He live out in the sticks.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Did his parents like her?
The games they play.
They don't talk about them.
Yeah, can you imagine what he's saying to her in the moments of throes of passion?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because you can't.
I don't want to think about what he's saying.
I'm telling you.
To my baby girl.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, I did this. I had a swirl moment. I had a swirl moment, and the whole time during my swirl moment, I'm saying, "Yeah, this is for." This is for everybody that y'all. This is for. I mean,
this is Wakanda forever.
Yeah, this is for Wakanda forever. Like it was not no love that was being put down in those moments. It was sliming you out. That's a. Let me. Can I get the phone? That's a song by Drake and SZA that I listened to that the other day and I felt some kind of way.
Have we all been with colonizers?
Not me.
Well, speak for yourself, Dor.
Yeah, I'm speaking for myself. Not me. Not I.
All right.
Good for you, Dor. What
you know, woman.
Somebody told me it's too pink.
I ain't saying I ain't seen it, but I ain't do nothing with it.
I can't do
yeah, it is. It look like a lipstick.
Shout out to Obi. Oh shit!
A lipstick. Great name.
It's crazy. Red shade, pink shade,
white and then pink on the
tip. There's a lot of pauses that I could come up with, but when you get this far into the podcast, I said 90 minutes, so we almost there. Hey guys, thank you so much for answering the call. It's been a while since I got this together. It felt
fine.
Feels normal, right?
Yeah.
Except for you know what made it feel normal? Both of y'all were late. That's how normal it felt because I was ready to go.
I work. I would work at home today.
I work too. I'm 90 miles away.
Oh, I didn't. What the fuck was? What the fuck was I doing today?
I don't know.
But you
was
at
here.
home.
Right. Oh, right. I didn't have to. All right. Good. Yeah. So you can have some of my almonds.
Yeah, he's been over here playing with his nuts all
if you want to be a sponsor of the flavored almonds, hit me up at jgreenradio@gmail.com. We're about to get into some bad choices before we wrap up tonight. If you like anything that you've heard, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Give me a follow. More importantly, I appreciate anything that will help the podcast grow. I'm not an offensive person anymore. I used to be. I mind myself very much, and I don't think I've embarrassed me or minds today. So I'm doing very well. Short of what I hit you with a zinger, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. That was just habit.
Yeah.
The way I do bad choices now is I pick them before the guests get here, so y'all ain't got to. And then I throw them out. For y'all don't know, Bad Choices is a card game that I play here on Taking Those Shores with my guests and my co-host. It's a question or a topic, and I pass it around the room. And it's even available for the audience. If you hear it and you want to take and share it, then by all means, ladies first. You want to just point to the one you want me to go to first. That one, okay. Gotta pick the right one. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever created a fake? Oh, well, you ain't gonna create a fake social media account. So, because you don't do social media. Have you ever stalked or spied on someone? Don't lie. Coming to you next.
I've never stalked anyone.
Spied on them. Sat outside their apartment, they door, their house.
That nigga's tripping.
He had you open like that? Yeah.
I don't think that I've ever done that. I cannot recall doing anything like that.
You lying.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm thinking hard. Only thing that I might have done is
come close.
No, whether I didn't look in somebody's phone.
Oh, they had it open. That'll get you. You looking for something, you gonna find it.
But that's the only thing I can even imagine.
What did you find when you looked into it?
Well, I mean, I didn't find anything. Evidently, they trust me enough to didn't mind. They didn't know password and stuff like that.
Oh, so they didn't know you. They get you had the password, but they didn't know at the time you were looking through their phone.
Yeah.
And that's so the phone was out.
You're just looking at it.
And then you went and looked at it. And what did you see anything?
No.
And so you were good with it.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel better about the person because you didn't see anything?
I mean, I try to trust whomever.
No, that's a lie. That's
a bullshit.
No. If you trusted them, you wouldn't have never put up the goddamn phone and
well, I mean, I
got the password.
Anybody can look through my phone. I don't care what they see. I mean, no, not you. I'm talking about somebody that I'm dealing with can do it because they know my behavior.
All right. Let's go give it to
anything that might seam a little freaky, offlandish. They know me as that person, so they ain't gonna be surprised.
Let's give it to the World Television Channel. Champ, have you ever created a fake? So you ever did a Kevin Durant? He does the what do you call those accounts? Ghost accounts.
Yeah.
Have you ever created a fake social media account to spy on someone, or have you ever stalked?
No, I've never created a fake account.
Have you ever?
I check on people's pages and see what's going on, just to be nosy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's that all about? Just to be nosy?
Yeah, just to be nosy.
Most you want to extrapolate a little bit on that?
I'll just see like somebody I was interested in, see if they were dating somebody, before I, try to,
all of this you're saying, by the way, the social media companies already know, so you're not sharing nothing.
They
talking
know.
about
people don't know though.
Oh, okay. You want to share any names?
Nah.
Okay.
He said, nah.
I've never created a fake social media account to spy on somebody, but I have stalked. I did one. I did a Craig Higgler story for y'all. Man, I can't believe I did this now that I think about it. But we broke up, and I didn't believe the reason the reason she told me we were breaking up was it's just not working out. You know, we gotta go. You know, whatever the chicks say to
she
break
was saying
up.
It was just.
Couldn't have been. I won't put it
outgrew
down.
one another.
I'd rather her say you're not putting it down no more. But she couldn't say that. You know, she could not say that. This I will never forget. It was the Carolina Patriots Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a while back, right?
Yeah.
It's very early 2000 type shit. And
she broke up you doing the Super Bowl?
no, it was just during the season.
Yeah.
During the time. I mean, it's traumatic. I mean, it ain't traumatic now, but I'm just sharing a story for the podcast. And I just couldn't believe the story she gave me. I'm like, there's more to it, but you're not keeping it funky. So I'm gonna be a funky bitch right along with you, you know. So I go over to the spot, and you know how when you go to the apartment complex, you got the spot you parked in. If you've been knocking it down enough, you got your parking spot. She got her parking spot, and you know everybody that's around that. So I pull up.
Not the kind of spot that you normally.
There you go.
Exactly.
Talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game.
I did one of those slow creeps, like on Ice Cube and Ricky. I did one of them slow creeps. Ain't this about a bitch? And I just kept it moving. I just left. I just kept it. I ain't stopping nothing. Next day,
you went back.
Shut up, story. Let me tell my goddamn story, okay?
Oh my God.
Hey, you gotta understand now. Put this shit in perspective. I'm in the West End. This is deep in Chesterfield, like damn near to Petersburg. Yeah, so I am traveling quite a ways to see who the fuck is fucking my old hoe. You dig?
Oh my God!
And this nigga truck's still out there.
Overnight.
Shut up, Dory.
Look, I got one this better for you. So you make yourself feel a little bit better.
What?
Not about me.
Oh, well, of course not. Of course not.
One of my friends,
one of your homeboys did the same goddamn thing.
But no, he did one step. I guess I don't know whether it's better or worse.
He knocked on the door?
No, he paid the crackhead to
go watch her house. Yeah, that's worse. I ain't pay no crackhead. But then again, that's a call back to Jay Speedy. We live in Richmond, Virginia. You can pay a crackhead. Yeah, of course, it's still a part of Richmond, goddamn it.
He didn't want her to see him, so he paid the crackhead to watch her. He paid the crackhead to watch her door and come tell him the different stuff.
Let me know.
I told him, I said, you ought to be ashamed
if it's a third leg nigga walking in here to rap a taste on my old hoe. Anyway, so second day I go by, this car's still out there. She calls me up. She say, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting back together with you." I say, "Oh, for real? Let's see what that mouth do first." You know what a horseman got to do.
Yeah.
You know, Paul, I ain't say all that. Y'all can scrap that out. I ain't say all that. I'm not trying to, to make a long story short. By this time now, it's June, and I was so scrambled brain. And I had to get ready for work. I had on some corduroys, some Timbs, and a sweater. It's June.
What the fuck is wrong?
And I said, let me go see if this nigga still out here. It's a disguise, nigga. This is a disguise.
He look like a crackhead.
Exactly.
These apartments had a causeway in between, and you had the patio door or whatever, but you could walk. And they had one of those. What do you call those blinds? Those long, tall blinds. What do you call those blinds?
The Venetian?
They're not Venetians. Venetians this way.
Oh yeah,
those long, tall joints.
I forgot what the. Yeah. I mean, that's the ones I got in the daggone house myself. Yeah. But like you pull it and they.
Yeah, if you crack them motherfuckers, I got on some corduroys. It's June, y'all.
You went through the between
the apartments. Oh so I got to. Why did I say I got to see what the fuck these hoes doing? I got to see if this is.
That was gonna allow for you to accept it. He couldn't accept it till he saw it physically. Oh my God!
Later on, I think we had a conversation, me and her. She said, I had to, it took everything in me to keep that man in the house from coming out and killing you. I said, for what? He did that fucking you? What about? Y'all should have been worried about me. Like, I'm outside of some corduroys and a sweater and some Timbs in June.
In between the houses.
In between the apartments. Y'all should have been worried about me. And you talk. I said, yeah, man. So that was a time where I spied on someone to get back.
that was stalking. That's not spying.
That's not stalking.
I accidentally stalked on somebody.
How so?
Yeah, how you?
It was a girl, and we were. I was trying to get with her, and I was like, "Yeah, we should go get something to eat," And she said, "Okay." Yeah, she said, "Okay." Then later she said, "No, I can't go. I got something else to do." And I was like, "All right, fine." So then I went with along, and I was going to Five Guys.
It's a mall in town.
I was going to Five Guys, and I pull up. I was like, that's her Jeep right there.
Hey, can I stop you right there? Can you pick up the story whenever? Ladies, with all due respect, y'all are not absolved from doing dirt shit to niggas over the years. We did a lot of dirt shit, men, over the years, rightfully earned our title as dogs. But ladies, y'all could be some bees. Continue, sir.
I was like, yeah, that's her. That's her truck. She has a sticker on the back window. And I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets on the passenger side.
So somebody driving it.
Yeah. And then
that nigga driving the job.
He popped out the driver's side. Right. I was like, and they walking over there to the European massage place over there.
Oh.
Nice date. Nice date. Nice date. Yeah.
I'm sitting in the driver's seat like.
I'm like, oh shit. You pounded like that, baby?
I was in there.
Steven? No, when I was doing my stalking, I was on some Inspector Gadget type shit. Like I was investigating.
Your brain had stopped working. You got on corduroys and stuff like that.
Corduroys and a sweater and some tails. I was all lost in the sauce.
It'd be better if you said you had Timberlands on with some shorts. Because we sometimes don't get along good, but you see a guy walking with Timberlands and shorts on.
I don't know what I think I didn't do laundry. That's what it was.
But ain't nobody tell you put on corduroys.
I didn't do laundry.
In June.
Yeah.
That got to be peak
some
weather.
Baggy joints too. Some baggy corduroys and some tails. I look like fucking OPP, Naughty by Nature, out there, bitch. Looking crazy.
At least you can put some jeans on, not corduroys.
Looking crazy. You ready, Bree? For yours? You only got two choices. That one right there? All right. Brent gets first on bad choices for this one. Then Dora will come to you. All right, Brent, this is a good one for your non-believing ass. Would you rather be rich than happy? Rich than happy.
I'd rather be happy. I've been poor all my life. I know how to be poor. Exactly. Happiness is hard to find for a lot of people.
Hey, man.
Give me happiness.
Give you happiness, man. Well, and because I mean, you succinctly said it. You've been poor all your life.
Yeah.
You know? What is richness to you?
Well, you know what made me feel rich this month?
Right.
My battery died in the car. So I just went there. I just said, give me that one.
Give me that battery.
Yeah.
And you felt rich.
Yeah, I just picked it up and bought it. I'm a man. I'm 40. Didn't even look at my bank account to see if I had money. I just, give me that one.
Give me that one.
And then I needed, one of my tires was going low, so I said, let me go get a tire. And the guy said, well, you should
upgrade.
You should get all four. You should get all four
joints.
I said, I got a nice deal for you. He's like,
you had to listen. You said, let me hear the deal.
He said, yeah, I got, brand news. You can get $300. We'll put them on everything. I was like, sure. Gave him my card.
Upsell.
I'm like, I didn't even look hard at the bank or go online to see how much money I had. I'm like,
go ahead.
I know the money's there. I got plenty of money in there.
Welcome to middle class, Brent. Living in America.
But growing up like back in the day, you got to make that call.
You remember we worked at Sears at Regency Square at Sears, a package pickup. I was making $4.25, $4.75 an hour. When I tell my sons that,
they said, "What the hell you doing with $4?"
They say, I'd have ski mashed the whole place and robbed them, Daddy. They was doing you dirty back there. Like,
yeah, when you think about it, though, but that's what it was.
But that's what we had to do. Like, I mean, that's
wild when you think of it from, that
was 90 to 92. When did I leave for the city? I left for the city in New York in 94. So from 90 to 94, I worked at the Sears here in the county in Richmond, Virginia, in the warehouse. I probably started out at $4.75. I probably left at like $5.25.
Yeah,
part time.
Yeah, I remember working there myself.
Yeah, the statute of limitations is gone. I was robbing them niggas. Why though? For real?
You weren't the only one.
Yeah, everybody was. Oh, yeah. This is definitely them motherfuckers out of business right about now.
They were teaching classes back there how to rob the place.
Yeah, man.
What?
Hell yeah, rules.
They guys will tell you, like, man, if you want to get something, here's how you do it.
Like we like just to get even for the way they was. I mean,
not paying you,
not paying me, but for real. But yeah, that's what it was right. So would you, Dory? Would you rather be rich than happy? They phrase the question a little funny. I would rich or happy, but they say, would you rather be rich than happy? So it's a
rich than happy.
Yeah, it's like you got to choose. You want to be rich or you want to be happy?
I mean, I prefer to be happy, but I don't want to be poor.
You done split,
rich is a.
You done split this. It's just like a typical chick. She done split this motherfucker right down the middle.
I'm saying, I mean, I ain't got to be rich, but I can live with less money than rich if I'm happy. Because if you're happy, you don't even feel like the day go by if you happy with somebody and stuff like that.
Let me pose this.
Like, damn, these ramen good.
Kid, are you happy if you poor or you damn near ribs touching? Are you happy?
Not physically my body, but say for instance, if
you poor, you can't pay. I mean, how much is your groceries when you go to the store now?
Well, I'm saying, all right, say for instance, I'm dealing with somebody.
If you living below the poverty line,
we ain't got enough money to really just go out and do whatever.
It's just you dolo.
No. If I'm we're not saying being happy with a person and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm gonna be alone, I want to be rich.
Yeah, you got to be thankful. I'll get that. Fuck all that. We try to. Yeah, we not doing all that. I want the bread. The bread. I'm a black Gen Xer. You did
Exactly.
And I done spent. How I tell my kids and my wife, I know what po look like, and I ain't going back.
Yeah.
I am not going back. And I can tell you, when I was poor, and I even told the therapist this, poverty is a motherfucker. Poverty is one of the biggest things that fucks you up here. When you can't eat, when I remember in 10 South Shields, we have no gas or no hot water and we had to heat the water on a hot plate. Remember that hot plate? Remember that hot plate at 306?
Yeah.
That hot plate, that's what we heated our water in to take a bath, B. My college hot plate was the hot plate
that was your hot water heater.
That was our hot water heater. Exactly.
No, that's
cooking bologna burgers on when his was done, when Smurf was in there cooking up some type of some type of shit that we, first of all, you're not supposed to have a hot plate at the door, but can't tell no real nigga that shit. Nigga, we go eat. We gonna do what we gonna do. And I brought that hot plate in there, that a 3-prong joint, stuck it in there, could have electrified the whole goddamn floor. It did not matter. But we had to go get we had water, but it was cold. And you go to the sink, you get the water, you put it in a hot plate, you plug it in, you heat it up, and you did that about 3-4 times, put it in a bucket, you go in the bathroom, and you take a poor man's shower.
Yeah.
You know. And so that stick with you when you go to school and that little girl say you smell like kerosene.
But she knew what kerosene smelled like.
Yes, no, she say somebody smell like gas. That's what she said. And I knew it was nobody but me.
Oh my God.
Nobody but me looking like Franklin or Pigpen coming to 6th grade or 5th grade. Like that shit fucks with you. So when I started touching some bread, I was like, nah, not going back to that. And nigga, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So I can see now what the difference is. I can't get Epstein or Trump happy.
Yeah.
You know, where because in order to be able to suppress or oppress somebody, there takes another dynamic of power that go with that. You know what I mean? And I ain't in no position of power to be affecting another motherfucker's life or some shit like that. I just know how to take care of me and mine, and we ain't going back that. And I'm happy, nigga. So I can tell you, or I'm okay. Put it that way. I'm happy.
That's why I said I prefer to be happy than rich, but I'm not gonna be.
I can tell you, if I was back there putting if I was putting boiling water on a potbelly stove, I remember I got a mark on my ass cheek right now. Right now.
I remember when our grandmother
how poor we are stories.
Yeah, I remember when she got a toilet.
Amen. She was at our house.
Yeah, we
had to break it in.
She was the first one in our family to get it because everybody put the money together, and they built a little bathroom on the side of the house.
That's called home improvement in the country.
Yeah, we had outhouses.
Yeah,
back in the day.
You had to go out. You had to take a bucket, or you had the well. You had to get the water out from the well and flush that shit. Literally, literally. So
we would run over to the school and use the bathroom because they had a bathroom on outside. So yeah, we like if it was cold, we won't go into that house. We going across the street to the elementary school.
And see, I don't think, and this is real. I mean, y'all are watching this podcast, young folks, your daughter, or folks that was born in the 2000s and above. Y'all hear these stories, but we're not too far removed from this. This man and I were born in the 70s, and we Gen Xers, and as parents, y'all not far from moving, but y'all don't know the sacrifice. What we talk about. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, Gen X is like the first generation that was born after the civil rights movement.
Yeah, we know, but we got the stories. We got the after effects. We saw the first kickback to it.
Yeah,
like ain't no white boy ever called me a nigga to my face.
Yeah, you want them bookings.
No,
they call us that all the time.
Yeah. That ain't. I ain't never experienced that. They if they did, they said it behind our backs. And
because no. I don't know what happened.
And if the day ever comes where y'all feel so familiar that y'all could do that to Jay Grizzly Green, aka smack your ass up and put you where you need to be put? Go ahead.
I'm gonna say
jgreenradio@gmail.com.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna keep him.
Right.
I know
We might not turn on your ass.
It's gonna be months.
We not our folks. We not our folks. We not our folks. You know, and definitely our kids is definitely not them. They go crash the fuck out. That I did a show one time talking about the Italian dude, Mangione.
Yeah,
they killed that murked
that CEO.
The CEO. They finna go for his. He finna go for his, and that's what I'm saying. I missed something.
Yeah, no, Italians.
You looking at me some kind of way, like, boy, what you talking about? Go ahead.
No. I was just saying Italians.
I'm saying like we missed some. There was something between college for me. So what? Early 90s and 20 teens that I missed. I ain't gonna lie.
You missed what?
With the young folks, like, and I raised my kids doing it. When I talk to my kids, and I'm raising them, and I'm thinking I'm raising them right or whatever. But this internet shit, once this social media shit, and all the rabbit holes they get into, they'll crash out in a minute.
No, I think so. I mean, I believe
because you believe anything. You know, all we had was World Book Encyclopedia, and that's not something that's not. I'm not saying it was bad or something like that, but now I saw this thing before we started tonight. I ain't on no coke. I just got a coke. All these AI chatbots, right? That's out there. And this chatbot took over. It didn't take over, but the conversation that she was having with the person, her human, was good.
I'm going to
restaurant. That restaurant? Okay, yeah. We're gonna take a break. B.
Go right ahead. You don't mind me.
Okay. Play some music for B. Because I want him to hear this. Just long as he don't fall and trip over the wiring, because he's fitting to do that, because you got to get it up under there. There you go. There you go. Dora, you want to, hold on. Who got the props?
Yeah, that's cool. Who you gonna go get Obi? Oh, no, we're not doing a break for real.
We're not doing a break for real. When he come back, I'll get to this and then we'll wrap up. Hey guys, while we taking this break and listening to Who Got the Props from Black Moon, I'm gonna look this up. What year this come out? You ever do this before? Look and see when a song.
No, I ain't did that, but I mean that sound like in high school.
1993. How old were you?
Well, 93. That was.
I was 21.
College.
I was 22.
93. I was 20.
Yeah, we was a Freaknik won't even thought of there. You go to Freaknik?
Yeah, I did. I used to do Freaknik and Bike Week. I used to do both of them all the time.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I used to do them
Lake
all the
Gaster.
time. Yeah, I would do them all the time. I stopped doing that, but I did. Well, actually, I did Freaknik.
You gotta.
No, Freaknik ain't no more. But I went to Freaknik until it was over with, and then Bike Week. They still got, because Bike Week, to be honest, it's about older black people and bikes, like with Anderson Beach and stuff like that.
I was making sure the door was shut all the way.
I just ain't went lately because it take too damn long today gonna drive there.
To Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach, what, 6 hours?
6 hours, yeah.
Okay. 6 hours. I don't know where I left off at, B. You remember before you had to get up?
He was telling a story.
About?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we're going to move on. The last one is, would you rather be rich than happy? Oh, I already said that. Rich. I can buy, I'll figure it out. God damn it. I will figure the fuck out. If a fire broke out right now would you push everyone out the way to get out first? So fire broke out right now, and I'm on the emergency board at my corporate job. But I can tell you, them niggas go.
Well, if you're in front of me, I'm not gonna push you out the way, but I'm gonna push you. I'm going, and I'm gonna push you in the back, and you going too.
Why? I don't even. It's something to say about the world that if there's a catastrophe like right now, like nuclear war broke out, and we on the outer peripheries of the nuclear fire, Brett. You're the science guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Why am I trying to help you to save myself? Why? Why would they expect me? It's every man for themselves. I mean, now until the good Lord comes and enters my heart, maybe somebody that's longer in the theology game could work on me with that. But love myself. I got the self-preservation. I gotta. What would you do, Brent? All right, let me give it to you. If a fire broke out right now, would you push everyone out the way?
No.
To get out first?
No.
What would you do?
I'll make sure the door gets out first. Ladies first.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I'm looking at me dead ass in the face, yo.
I will help people to get out.
I mean, that's why you are a good Christian. That's why, because I ain't there yet, nigga. Trust me, I done have folks try to get me into the ministry, share my testimony, encourage me to like spread the gospel and stuff, and I be telling them I'm not there yet, just because of this fucking question. If it's me, my wife, my kids, and Obi, what am I doing if I don't stand up for them first? Right?
No, that's why I said I didn't say I would push people out of the way. I would.
What good about to them if I'm dead?
I would push all of us. Let's go. You know,
niggas, no.
I ain't gonna do this.
I mean, I don't even want to bring up 9/11, but I can only imagine what it looks like in those towers, in the goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
in those goddamn stairways, because I done been in those buildings.
We were stepping on each other and jumping.
I literally was there in '93 when the first joint happened up under the parking garage.
Yeah,
like it's a crazy dynamic. Because here's what I say. I'll wrap it up with this. You do not know what you're going to do in certain circumstances.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what I would actually do, but I'm saying what I think I do.
Until it actually...
You go into getting paranoid.
Yeah, it actually happens. Because when shit goes down, the fog of shit, they call it the fog of war, but the fog of shit, it happens. And, you know, however it lands after that, it lands. Go ahead, B.
When I was security officer, we had a major chemical spill. There was a chlorine gas.
Oh yeah, down there by the river.
Yeah, I ran towards it to get everyone out.
Yeah, kudos to you, bro, for your bravery. You know, for real.
I know there was a bunch of ladies that worked back in that area. I wanted to make sure they were all out.
Yeah, you might be a better human being than me.
I ran until I started burning my nose.
You might be a better human being than me. And that's and honestly, that's how atheists is, though. They be like, the human life. I'm like, Jesus said I need to be here. You know what I'm saying? Jesus said I need to live to spread the word. But I'm joking a little bit. I can't, but
A bullshit.
Stupid.
Hey guys, that's Bobby Womack.
Yeah, I like this. I like this song. I love
this. This one I met my wife. We about to wrap up tonight here, taking no shorts. Sing it, B.
Can't sing women's songs, man.
You can't sing love songs?
Women songs.
Oh, you just that much of a man.
No, I'm talking about, if you put on some Luther, some Voice of Men, some guys, I feel more comfortable singing. I just can't hit those notes.
YouTube definitely gonna flag it because I done played. I had so many flags on YouTube.
I've been getting a lot of likes and comments and stuff on YouTube
From
Instagram and from my comments and the things I post.
Good. So get your audience and bring it here. Bring it here. We can make some money together, brother. Then there, baby,
like 27 likes on a comment from last week.
Good for you. Good. You can't sing.
Huh?
Yeah, you can't sing. I thought I can't sing. God damn, I heard that voice on these airwaves.
No, I actually can sing. But my voice is cracking a little bit.
Yeah, you've been hitting the J too much.
No.
We finna wrap up here, Taking Those Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Lee No Meat on the Biz Zone.
Exactly.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe every Friday around this time at the following streaming channels. You can catch us live or catch me live or catch the podcast live at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Make sure you give me look, I'm asking. I'm literally asking you. Hey guys, if there's anything that you found tonight that was entertaining, you found interesting, give me a like. I'll take a like. That's great. Thumbs. That's all it takes. It doesn't cost you a thing. You just smash the like button. And then that gets me in somebody's algorithm. Or you could say, hey, dude, your eyebrows are crooked. Or you got you can come in the comments and say you got a milk dud fucking head. Or you could call these two goofs over here. Say something in the comments that's even better. That gets me in another algorithm.
Let's say you want to come and sit in this seat. Say you got to take.
Yeah, if you want to be a taker, and you got to take. That even better. That's even stupendously better. And then if you want to just make my skeeter, you can go ahead into YouTube and hit that subscribe button and get me on that algorithm. And then I swear for Jesus and all of his holiness, it would do me such a great thing. I don't want to beg, but I'm sitting here thinking about the pro wrestling Brother Love. Remember Brother Love? Yeah. I'm a big wrestling fan, so if you don't know who Brother Love is, look him up. But you're going to get me in the Brother Love mode if you give me that subscribe on the YouTube. That's youtube.com/Taking Those Shorts pod. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Last words before we check out tonight. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and let the lady wrap up tonight. That's Dora. You want to give any shout outs to anybody? Take your time.
Shout out to me. No, just joking. Shout out. It was nice coming in. I haven't been here in a while, so I had fun. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to have you.
Nice to see both of you.
Glad you said yes, and you were late, but it's okay. You're gonna always say the same thing. I was working.
I came.
It doesn't a pause.
It's always a good woman does that. It's always pretty good.
It's pretty good. The funny faces they make though. Yeah, their eyes go crooked. They shit. They do some wrestling shit. Like they go into convulsions and shit. Like it's funny when women nut. Like they
like Turbo and those.
Yeah, they be popping and locking and shit. Like they legs line up all over shit. They be.
But do y'all hear yourself?
Yes, I do it. I love every fucking second of it. I'm not ashamed to be like, oh.
I've seen myself.
I sound like a fucking transformer. I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen myself on video.
Oh Lord, I ain't know about that.
It's funny. I was embarrassed.
I'm not gonna let you sign off just like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, my college roommate, 1/4 of the original Four Horsemen back at BCU in the World Television Champ B. You want to sign off? Shout outs, anything?
If anybody want to see that funny face I made, y'all can hit me at Brett1437, Brett Lee 1437.
Oh my God.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out. You'll get to it.
Oh my God.
They'll find it out in one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I
Yes.
think I'm gonna sit out here for a minute and have a glass of wine by myself. What is it? February 20th. We got one more week here in February. Usually around this time, taking those shorts takes a break. But I mean, honestly, being that Brent is here tonight, from I want to say whatever WrestleMania week was in 2023. There's every Friday, short of me being sick with an illness or some type of family type of situation, taking those shorts has been on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch over the week. So even though it's only 129, I'm sure that is what 3 and 3 times. That's 150 something weeks. So I mean, it's about 30 episodes out on the cutting room floor, and for that, for folks who have come, pause, and been guests and it just didn't come out yet, and y'all know who you are. If you want, I mean, I have you come back. I've gotten better at this thing than I was back in 2022 and 2023, and I encourage you to give me a second chance. So I ask you to do so. So for Brent and for Dory, I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding. I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.